If you're in the market for a used truck, you've probably noticed prices are crazy.
Oh, yeah? Like, what kind of options are we talking about, bitch boy?
But one sweet spot a lot of people overlook is the 2014 to 2018 Chevy Silverado. This generation hits that balance between modern enough to feel comfortable and simple enough to keep long-term without constant headaches. Today, I'll break down the biggest pros of owning one, with details you can relate to and facts no one can argue. Think of this as the stuff you'll actually notice if you daily drive one, haul with it, or just need something reliable without breaking the bank. Let's dive into the 10 main reasons this truck still holds up.
What engine options does it come with, though?
The 2014 to 2018 Silverado comes with several engine options that balance power and dependability. You've got the 4.3-liter V6 for people who don't need crazy towing numbers, the 5.3-liter V8 that's by far the most popular because of its mix of power and fuel efficiency, and then the big 6.2-liter V8 if you want a truck that pulls like a freight train. These engines are well known for being reliable and lasting well past 200,000 miles if they're taken care of. The 5.3 in particular has a reputation for being one of Chevy's most proven workhorses.
Well, damn, what is the reason?
Well, shut the fuck up and listen. And it's a reason why many people still hunt down these trucks even after newer models have come out. You'll also find that parts for these engines are still widely available, and mechanics know them inside and out, which means cheaper and easier repairs compared to some modern trucks.
But can it tow?
We're getting there.
But why this gen?
One of the biggest reasons people go for a Silverado from this generation is towing and hauling. Depending on your engine and trim, you're looking at towing numbers that range from around 7,000 pounds with the smaller setups to over 12,000 pounds with the 6.2-liter V8 and the max trailering package. That's plenty for boats, campers, small equipment trailers, or even a car hauler. Payload is strong too, with beds rated for over 2,000 pounds in some configurations. The important thing is these trucks don't just claim big numbers. They actually handle the weight well because the chassis and suspension are strong, and the steering feels planted even when loaded.
What can I use it for, though?
If you're someone who uses your truck for work, or just weekend projects like hauling lumber or dirt bikes, you'll find these Silverados more than capable.
Type shit.
Shut the fuck up! This generation Silverado made a big leap in interior quality compared to older models. The seats are more supportive, the cabins are quieter thanks to added insulation, and even the base trims feel less bare bones than you'd expect from a work truck. If you step into an LTZ or High Country, you'll get leather seats, heated and cooled options, and a layout that feels closer to an SUV than an old-school pickup. The back seats in the crew cab models are spacious, which makes these trucks family-friendly if you've got kids or passengers riding with you. Often Chevy also improves storage in the cab with plenty of cubbies and compartments, which helps if you carry tools, paperwork, or just random stuff you don't want sliding around the floor.
How's the technology on this shit?
The Silverado between 2014 and 2018 came with a pretty good balance of tech for its time. The MyLink infotainment system with a touchscreen was standard on most trims, and it supported things like Bluetooth and USB connectivity so you could run your music or podcast easily. By 2016, Chevy added Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Oh, yucky.
Which was a huge step forward since you could basically mirror your phone onto the screen for maps and apps. Higher trims included navigation, Bose audio systems, and advanced safety features like lane departure warning and forward collision alert. For a truck that's several years old now, the tech still holds up surprisingly well and doesn't feel outdated in day-to-day use. Plus, the physical buttons and knobs mean you don't have to fight with touchscreens just to adjust the air conditioning.
But how's the quality?
Why do you sound old as fuck? One of the strengths of this generation is how solidly it's built. The frame is strong, the suspension is well designed for heavy use, and even after a decade, these trucks often don't rattle apart like some competitors do. Many owners report hitting 150 to 200,000 miles with relatively few issues if basic maintenance is kept up. Rust resistance is also better than some older Chevy trucks, though you'll still want to check wheel wells and frames in areas that use a lot of road salt. Overall, the Silverado is built to last, and it doesn't feel flimsy even today. For buyers who want a truck that can take a beating on job sites or rough roads, this generation has proven itself over time.
Hold up, what was that?
Shh.
How's the resale value?
These trucks tend to hold their value well compared to some competitors, especially if you've got a V8 model or a higher trim level like the LTZ or High Country. Even now, you'll see clean Silverados from this generation going for well over $20,000 depending on mileage and condition. The strong demand comes from the fact that a lot of people trust these trucks to still put in work, and they're less expensive than buying brand new. This is good news for you as an owner because when it comes time to sell, you're not taking as big of a loss as you might with other vehicles. It's also a sign that people recognize the quality and reliability of these trucks, which keeps the market strong.
How's the versatility?
You know what? The 2014 to 2018 Silverado works for a wide range of people. If you just need a daily driver with good comfort and space, it's solid. If you're towing, hauling, or using it for job site work, it's built for that too. Crew cabs make them family-friendly, regular cabs keep things simple and affordable, and the variety of trims means you can go from a basic work truck to a luxury cruiser with the same basic foundation. This flexibility is one of the reasons so many people stick with Silverados.
Does it matter what I do, though?
It doesn't matter if you're a contractor, a weekend warrior, or someone who just wants a solid daily truck. There's a setup in this generation that works. It's a truck that can fit into a lot of different lifestyles without feeling like you're compromising.
But is it affordable?
Here's something people overlook. Trucks today are insanely expensive. New half-tons can push 60, 70, even 80 grand for a loaded model. The 2014 to 2018 Silverado, on the other hand, gives you a reliable, capable, and comfortable truck for a fraction of that. Yes, prices for clean examples are still strong, but you're usually looking at half the cost of a new one while still getting plenty of life out of it. That makes these Silverados a great middle ground for people who want modern features and solid capability without taking on a massive new truck payment. It's one of the best values in the used truck market right now.
But can it support aftermarket stuff?
Hell yeah. Another pro worth mentioning is the huge aftermarket for this generation Silverado. Whether you want to lift it, lower it, add performance upgrades, or just do cosmetic mods like wheels, lighting, and exhaust, there are tons of options out there. Because so many of these trucks were sold, parts and accessories are everywhere, and you don't have to spend crazy money to personalize yours. Plus, with how common they are, you'll find tons of forums, YouTube videos, and guides that make DIY upgrades and repairs easier. If you're someone who likes to customize your ride and really make it your own, this truck is an excellent platform. One last big pro is that this generation hits a sweet spot between old-school truck toughness and modern features. You're not dealing with as much complicated tech and electronics as the newest trucks, which makes them simpler and sometimes more reliable in the long run. But at the same time, you're not stuck with bare-bones features like in trucks from the early 2000s. It's that middle ground that appeals to a lot of buyers. You get comfort, tech, and safety, while still keeping the durability and ease of maintenance people want in a truck. For many, this makes the 2014 to 2018 Silverado one of the best balanced used trucks you can buy today. And that's the breakdown of why the 2014 to 2018 Silverado is such a solid choice for anyone looking at a used truck. It's got the power, the comfort, the features, and the reliability that make it stand out even years later. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and drop a comment with your own Silverado experiences because I'd love to hear them. Don't forget to subscribe for more truck breakdowns, reviews, and buying guides just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Damn, you know what? I think I might buy this truck.
Fuck it. Go for it. Think about all the bitches you can get.
Well, thank you. I must repay you.
Nah, man, it's all cool. The fuck?